नहीं कर। So for today's session, we will be discussing something which is something you do every day. But okay, this is a good thing. What else? Yeah, don't worry, I will not be discussing. That is a task for some other day. What else? अभी मैंने किन्हीं को बता दिया था कि मैं क्या डिस्कस करने वाला हूँ, वो मत आंसर करिएगा, वो मत आंसर करिएगा, उनको छोड़ के बाकी लोग आंसर कर सकते हैं. Eating? No. What? Think. No, I did not say every moment. I said every day. At least it happens every day. Prabhu's question was, do you come to Mangal Aarti every day? So when Prabhu tried to answer Mangal Aarti, I mean he was correct, but that Prabhu question, do you come to Mangal Aarti every day? Then I should frame it like, which happens every day, you may or may not come. So that is Mangal Aarti. Yes, definitely chanting is also there, but I hope chanting, meaning of chanting and everything. This is working? Okay. Okay. So, meaning of chanting and importance of chanting, that we have already discussed, right? Has it been discussed? I hope so. Yes, I hope so. Because this is a part of your of reading the prayer which we eat every day, which makes prasadam so delicious. Maha prasade govinde. Yes, okay. So this is a kind of a continuation for the same. What? Mhm. Yes, correct. So this is again a continuation of that. These are the extended topics, but yet very crucial for one to learn and understand. So today we will be discussing Mangal Aarti. Let's start the first thing in the morning. Chanting is covered. The next thing is Mangal Aarti. So for Mangal Aarti, how many of you know who wrote Mangal Aarti? Okay, anybody else? 100% correct. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and who is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur? Anybody? Correct, disciple of Narottam Das Thakur. I mean, he comes in our Guru Shishya Sampradaya. He's one of our acharyas in Guru Shishya Sampradaya. So, maybe this I was also not aware, who appeared in 17th century. This fact I was also not aware of. So he says a very important statement. One who, with great care and attention, loudly recites this beautiful prayer to spiritual master during the Brahma Muhurta obtains direct service to Krishna of the Lord of Vrindavan at the time of death. See, the assurance our spiritual masters give us, that should be sufficient enough to drive the motivation for doing devotional service. Here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, and you all are definitely going to get service of Lord Krishna because you all are very enthusiastic in morning program, I can see. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, whoever recites loudly, attentively, and in a prayerful mode, in Brahma Muhurta, definitely we do it in Brahma Muhurta in the morning, is going to attain direct service of Krishna. But there is one problem here. What is the problem? What is the problem here with the statement, with great care and attention and loudly? That to recite something with great care and attention, we should be aware of what it is first. Otherwise we cannot be attentive, right? अगर आपको पता नहीं है कि आप क्या पढ़ रहे हैं, क्या बोल रहे हैं, तो आप कैसे अटेंटिव रहेंगे? कभी वो उस क्लास में गए हैं जहाँ पे कि टीचर एकदम सब बाउंस टेंजेंट जा रहे हैं टीचर की बातें हेड पे, तो उस क्लास में कोई अटेंशन रहता ही नहीं. हाउ हार्ड यू ट्राई, यू कैन नॉट गेट अटेंटिव इन दैट क्लास. सो सिमिलर वे, टू बी अटेंटिव एंड in morning program or in Mangal Aarti, we should first have understood the meaning and what does it signify. So first of all, let's start with the basics. 101 of Mangal Aarti. How many of you remember Mangal Aarti? And at least in your oral memory or in the auditory memory, it will be there. You may not recall it immediately, but maybe with little help here and there, you can remember it. Okay. Okay. I mean, everybody has that auditory memory. Okay. Let's start with the first verse. What is the first verse? No, no, not in a sinking tone. You should know each and every word clearly. Samsara? एक कोई एक ऐसे में मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. Anybody? Raise your hand and you can go ahead. Seriously? Yes.
संसार दावा नल लीड लोका प्राणाय कारुण्य घना घना.
प्रो इसको चेंज करके वो लगा देंगे. चरण. सबसे ज्यादा रिडंडेंट लाइन कौन सी है? वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंद. इससे ये क्लियर हो जाता है. दिस इज वंदे गुरु श्री. आई प्रे अनटू द लोटस फीट ऑफ द स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर. चरणारविंदम. वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंदम. चरणारविंद जिनके फीट लोटस जैसे हैं. वंदे गुरु मतलब आई प्रे अनटू the spiritual master whose feet are like, or onto the lotus feet of my spiritual master. Okay, second shloka. Or maybe let's do it like this. Since we already recited verse 1, now we will go through word by word meaning of each and every word in the first shloka. What is the first verse? Or how many of you know the meaning of this verse? I mean, there could be folks who might know the meaning. Yes, bro.
Probably this tells that जो फायर होता है, जिस तरह फायर क्लाउड जो होते हैं, फायर जो जंगल में लगी आग को बुझाते हैं, उसी तरह मटेरियल कंटामिनेशंस को वो हमारे स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर है, वो अपने उससे
मर्सी से
उसी तरह बुझा देते हैं मटेरियल डिजायर्स को. ऐसे गुरु को.
Okay, ठीक है. That was a good attempt. But let's discuss what Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I mean, this translation and purport is written by Srila Prabhupada. So we'll read that. Samasar. We'll go through word by word meaning. No, bro, that's fine. I will offer it like this. Thank you. So let's go word by word meaning. Samasara. This is a simple Sanskrit word, samsara. What does that mean? World. Or here, world, whenever we talk about world, we don't talk about world just being the earth globe. We talk about the whole material existence. So samsara means the whole material existence. Davanal. What do you mean by?
Fire of the forest.
Correct. Fire first. Forest fire. See, why we are talking about forest fire, not blazing fire or something like that fire? Because forest fire, it exists. I mean, once it starts, there is no way to control it. It will burn the forest. There is no doubt about it. Yes, after some time it will be possible to control, but it will go on. And it goes on for days and months and for a long period of time. A very recent fire in Australia somewhere, it went around for 3 months. So basically the reference of forest fire is like this material world has a forest fire which goes on eternally. Okay. Then what is the next word? And again after that you see lud lead loka. See, davana lead loka. Sorry, I said one more word. Lead loka means loka means people, and lead means people who are affected. So how does the first part of the first one come together? If you read samsara dava lead loka, so how will you translate it? We discuss the meaning. Try to come up with a proper sentence by connecting those. In the material world, people are loka, affected by what? Davanal, forest fire. Correct. Very nice. And now read the next word. What is the next word? So maybe Prabhu, I will say you can write whatever you want to remember, but again, at the end of the day, maybe Prabhu can share you the PDF and you can again go through it. Okay. Then what is the next? त्राणाय. इसका क्या मतलब है? किसी को पता है? हिंदी का वर्ड है
त्रा मतलब कि बचाना।
बचाना. हाँ हाँ, करेक्ट. त्रा मतलब बचाना. त्राणाय मीन्स डिलीवर करना, टू डिलीवर. नेक्स्ट वर्ड कारुण्य, मर्सी. लगता है प्रभु ने पढ़ रखा है अपने इसे पे ना. गुड. त्राणाय मीन्स मर्सी. घना घनात्वम. घना घनात्वम का मतलब करेक्ट, क्लाउड से रिलेटेड है. द क्वालिटी ऑफ क्लाउड. घना घनात्वम जैसे क्लाउड की क्या क्वालिटी होती है? पहले जितना डेंस होगा क्लाउड, सही बात है, जितना डेंस होगा क्लाउड उतना ज़्यादा बारिश होगी. ठीक है. और जब बारिश होती है, और कहते हैं कि फॉरेस्ट फायर को बुझाने का कोई तरीका नहीं है, आप फायर ब्रिगेड भी नहीं बुझा पाती है. बुझती कब है वो आग? जब वर्षा होती है. प्राप्तस्य कल्याण. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट? प्राप्तस्य, प्राप्त करना. करेक्ट. प्राप्तस्य कल्याण. कल्याण, कल्याण क्या मतलब होता है? Yes, auspicious. Auspicious. Then what is the next? Gunanavashya. So it is a mixture of two words, guna and avashya. Arnavashya, sorry. Guna means qualities and arnavashya means
uplifting the quality.
no. अर्णवश्य, अरण्य क्या होता है? फॉरेस्ट होता है. लेकिन अर्णावश्य होता है ओशन. संस्कृत वर्ड है. देन वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंदम. So now can you construct the whole meaning of the whole second verse? Tranaya karunya ghana ghanatvam praptasya kalyana gunanavashya. Can you construct the meaning now? Let's go it one by one more. Tranaya means to deliver. Karunya means by mercy. Ghana ghanatva means quality of a cloud. Okay. Praptasya kalyana. Praptasya means gets. Auspicious. Gunanavashya. Guna means gun, and Arnavashya, the quality of the ocean, you can say. Okay, he's like an ocean. Vande Gurushu Charnarvand. So, people, those who are afflicted in this material world by the forest fire, he who has the quality of ocean is like the cloud by which he delivers the people because of that quality, like a cloud, and who is ocean of mercy, he delivers the people in the material world. Now the whole translation goes like this. The spiritual master is the receiving benediction. You can recite after me. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from ocean of mercy, just as a cloud pours water on a forest fire to extinguish it. So the spiritual master delivers the materially afflicted world by extinguishing the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master, who is an ocean of auspicious qualities. Okay, is it coming together now? Will you be able to remember it, or we should try some other way? You will be able to remember? So a simple way of remembering is, maybe Prabhu can share you the PDF later on. Simple way of remembering is when you recite it, try it in your mind to remember what does it mean actually. Okay. Now verse 2. Somebody else can decide who remembers it. Not by looking, without looking. Okay. Now we take words one by one. Okay. I think this way, which I am doing, will maybe take a longer amount of time, but I wanted to finish both Mangal Aarti and Nrsimha Aarti, and you have class till 7:30. Correct?
Yes, bro.
7:30, 7:15.
Bro, it will be 20 because study में आता है.
7:20. Okay. 7:20 means I have some 19 minutes or so. So let's go over the meaning quickly. Mahaprabhu, to whom does it signify?
Sri Chaitanya.
Correct. Everybody should recite Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You should not hesitate in taking name of Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya. Never. Once you take the name, you are liberated. That is the potential of Lord Chaitanya. तो मैंने जैसे पूछा ना महाप्रभु, तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु सबको एक साथ बोलना था. महाप्रभु मतलब
चैतन्य महाप्रभु.
हाँ. What does it mean by kirtan? Chanting. Nitya Gita?
Dancing.
करेक्ट. बहुत स्मार्ट है आप लोग. वादित्र? वाद. करेक्ट. वाद यंत्र. जैसे किसी भी बजने वाले इंस्ट्रूमेंट को पढ़ो ना, जैसे इंग्लिश में म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट कहते हैं, संस्कृत में उसका ट्रांसलेशन होता है वाद्य यंत्र, जिसमें से वाद निकलती है, जिसमें से वाणी निकलती है, वॉइस, सम सॉर्ट ऑफ म्यूजिक कम्स आउट ऑफ इट. देन व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट? करेक्ट. माइंड. वेरी स्मार्ट पीपल. देन व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट? नो, बिफोर दैट वादित्र, माद्यन. देयर इज अ माद्यन वर्ड. माद्य मतलब नहीं नहीं, आई मीन हो सकता है, अपेरेंटली ये थॉट है, बट मदिरा वर्ड आपने सुना है? मदिरा वर्ड से एक वर्ड और आता है. मदिरा पी के लोग क्या हो जाते हैं? मदहोश. मदहोश हो जाते हैं. करेक्ट. तो ये वो वाला मादित्र है. मादन है ना, मतलब जो मैडनेस आता है, कम्स, जो लोगों को शराब पी के मैडनेस आता है, जो एक्सटेसी वो शराब पी के करते हैं, हम यहाँ डेली मंगल आरती में एक्सपीरियंस कर लेते हैं. क्यों, आप लोग को नहीं होता क्या? तब फिर आप लोग कीर्तन किए नहीं है अच्छे से. आता है ना? प्रवतार प्रो कभी कभी आते हैं, फिर उसके बाद तो नेक्स्ट लेयर. हाँ, एवरी डे वी मे नॉट फील, ऑब्वियसली जब हम सुबह करते हैं तो मोड ऑफ गुडनेस में करते हैं, बट अल्टीमेटली मीनिंग ये है कि जस्ट विथ द प्रेयर्स, जस्ट विथ चैंटिंग हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र, वी आर एबल टू फील दैट एक्सटेसी. नेक्स्ट वर्ड. Okay, this is a very easy one. Can you try? What is the meaning of?
The hairs on the body stand by hearing the holy name of the Lord.
Okay, no, okay, that is correct. That is a complete translation. I want to go word by word. Romanch.
Hairs on the body, Roman.
No. He was correct. Romkoop, you know, the holes from which the hairs come on your body, that is called as Romkoop. Because you might have heard this word, Lord Vishnu's Romkoop. Each individual material holes come out. Once he breathes out, once he breathes in, everything goes inside. Okay. Then what is the next word? Kampa and Ashru. This is very clear. Kampan and Ashru. Then what is the next word? Tarang means? Waves. Means you get waves of Ashru and thrill. Basically Kampan in the sense that is a thrill. But here Kampan, the word meaning of Kampa is quivering of the body. Again, it's the same. The thrill that you get once your body quivers. Then after that, what is it? Then again, bhaja. Bhaja is there, no? So one who does all this, he feels. Do you all feel? Rom, Koop, sorry. Bhaja means? Praise. One who prays. Bhajan karna, जो भी भजन करता है. Now let's go to the translation. So chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy. Chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing and playing musical instruments. The spiritual master is always gladdened by the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is relishing the mellows of pure devotion within his mind. Sometimes his hair stands on the end, he feels quivering in his body, and tears flow from his eyes like waves. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Now, you might have heard in some of your classes that these qualities of quivering of body, sudden emotions happen in pure devotees, one who are at the elevated level, the Asht Sattvic Vikar. Yeah, those Vikar happen in people, the devotees who are on a very elevated platform. And we are paying respectful obeisances to such a spiritual master who is on that level, who experiences all these things. He is happy by seeing his disciples or his followers dancing, chanting, playing mridanga, musical instrument, and singing joyfully. By seeing that, he is very happy. And sometimes what he feels, all those qualities which was mentioned. So, in a way, if you read from top to bottom, this is like explaining the quality of a spiritual master. So, each verse will bring out or highlight something special about the spiritual master. By remembering what, we will have awe and reverence for him. Okay. Now let's go to next word. Somebody who can recite next word without looking at that. Nice, very nice. So now let's go to word by word. Shri Vigraha. Deities. Next word. Aradhan. Okay. Next. Aradhana means worship. Worship. Nitya means daily. Every day who. Okay. Correct. Very nice. Correct. Next. Correct. भगवान के शरीर का श्रृंगार करते. One who decorates the body of temple. Yes. Correct. Margin. Something is like that. Kandicha margin. Then next. युक्त करते हैं अपने सारे भक्तों को, डिसाइपल्स को. Then again Nyunjita. Yukta means he is engaged. Yukta means first person, that he says he is engaged. Now for a third person it is Niyojita. देखो, युक्त मतलब आप खुद बोल रहे हो कि मैं युक्त हूं, और अगर आप किसी को नियुक्त करते हो मतलब मीन्स यू आस्क समबडी टू डू दैट वर्क, दैट इज नियोजित. अब जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल, इसका बहुत अच्छा एग्जांपल है, जब गवर्नमेंट नियुक्ति करती है, खुद गवर्नमेंट युक्त है देश के प्रगति के लिए, और उन्होंने नियुक्त किए हैं कुछ लोग जो कि इस चीज को कर सके. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वर्ड. No, not next verse. Next word. Sorry. Api means also. That api is also. You may see this word api many times in Bhagavad Gita. There it is. Now, since you all are very smart already, so let's go into translation. That eases out my work. The spiritual master is always engaged in temple worship of Sri Sri Radha Krishna. So for this prayer, the Vigraha which we are referring to is Sri Sri Radha Krishna. We did not refer them by name, Sri Sri Radha Krishna, but the Vigraha word refers to Sri Sri Radha Krishna. And okay, sorry, I was reading translation. The spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Sri Vigraha Radhan Nityanana. He also engages his disciple in such worship. Yuktasya Bhaktam Shaniyunjatopi. They dress the deities in beautiful clothes and ornament, clean their temple and perform other similar worship of the Lord. Sri Vigraha Radhan Nityanana. Then after that, this word, the sentence which I read before, that stands for Sringaratan Mandira Marjanada. Then you have Vande Guru Sri Charna Arvindam. I offer my respectful obeisances unto such a lotus feet, on obeisances unto lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Okay. So translation usually, at least from what I am reading. So here the translation goes like this. First you read the first part, then the third part, then second, then fourth. If you divide the whole one single paraphrase in 4 different sections, then you read first, then you read third, then you read second, then you read fourth. The translation goes like this. Then go to next verse. Somebody who can recite without looking at it. Kritvaiva triptam. Correct. Very nice. Now let's go to the again meaning. इतना डिफिकल्ट है क्या फर्स्ट वर्ड? करेक्ट, चतुर्विधा. 4 types. Okay. Chatur means 4. Vida means types or kind. The next word.
Sri Bhagavad Prasad.
Now this is very simple. What is it?
4 different types of prasad. Like eating.
Okay, we'll come there, Vinayak Prabhu. Hold it, we'll come there. Let's first go to the translation of each word. Chaturvidha Sri Bhagavat Prasada. This is done, right? Chaturvidha Sri Bhagavat Prasada. Then after that, what it is? Okay, now what does this mean? Swada, swadu. Something which is very tasty. Swadu. हिंदी में एक वर्ड है सुस्वादु. I think ये संस्कृत का वर्ड है जो हिंदी में लिया गया. Suswadu means very tasty. Then after that? Anna means any kind of food. Then? Satisfied. Correct. तो ये satisfaction कौन सा? Spiritual satisfaction कि material satisfaction? Correct, spiritual satisfaction. क्योंकि material satisfaction तो कभी मिल नहीं रहा, तो संभव ही नहीं है मिलना. Then what is the next one? हरि. करेक्ट. भक्त संग. ठीक है. देन कृतवैव तृप्तिम भजत. आई थिंक ये बहुत क्लियर है. बस आपको कृतवैव का मतलब पता होना चाहिए. अच्छा, कृतवैव को छोड़ के तृप्तिम भजत सदैव, इससे क्या लगता है? नहीं, यहाँ मैंने कहा था ये वर्सेस क्या है, हम स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर की क्वालिटीज को कर रहे हैं ग्लोरीफाई. तो ऐसा नहीं होगा कि हम करते हैं, इट्स मतलब स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर करते हैं. तो जब आप बोल रहे हो ना हम करते हैं, तो इसको समझना ऐसे, क्योंकि ये जैसे अगर हम किसी के बारे में पोएम पढ़ते हैं या फिर कुछ भी पढ़ते हैं तो हम कैसा एड्रेस करते हैं कि वो ऐसा करते थे, तो उसी तरीके से इसको भी ऐसे एड्रेस करना है कि स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर करते हैं. तो यहाँ पे मैं ट्रांसलेशन पढ़ता हूँ क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द वर्ड्स हमने कवर कर लिए. चतुर्विधा श्री भगवत प्रसाद स्वादन्न तृप्तन हरिभक्त संगे कृतवैव तृप्तिम भजत सदैव वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंदम. द स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर इज ऑलवेज ऑफरिंग Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food. Now, as Vinayak Prabhu was saying, Vinayak Prabhu, right? Oh, Mrinal Prabhu, okay. Sorry, Mrinal Prabhu, okay. As Mrinal Prabhu was saying, there are 4 kinds of food. So, Prabhu, 4 kinds of food.
Like eating, chewing, drinking.
Oh, okay. Not like that. Something which is licked. Okay, आप लोग सोच के देखिए, थोड़ा सा अपना ना ब्रेन स्टॉर्म करके देखिए कितने तरीके के भोजन आप खाते हैं.
Like liquid टाइप कर सकते हैं.
ओके, ठीक है. एक लिक्विड जिसको ड्रिंक कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, ये सब एग्री करते हैं. एक और बहुत कॉमन फूड क्या है?
चॉकलेट मींस वी लिक
च्यूइंग वाला. और क्या है? चटनी को क्या करते हैं? लिक. उसके बाद एक और बचा है, सोच के देखिए क्या हो सकता है. नहीं, वो कवर नहीं हो जाए. आप सोच के देखिए और एक क्या बचता है. कल रात भी उसकी सब्जी बनी थी बट कड़वी थी.
हाँ, चूसते हैं उसको.
यस, सक करते हैं.
अच्छा, हाँ सक.
अब इसके चारों के अलावा आप देखिए आपको कुछ समझ में आ रहा है जो किया जा सकता है भोजन के साथ. जैसे अचार भी लिक, सक और लिक दोनों वाला है. जैसे अचार को कहें ऐसा, नहीं तो जो डंठल रहते हैं उसको थोड़ा लिक सक करते हैं. So, the spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food, analyzed as which is licked, chewed, drunk, and sucked. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasadam, he is satisfied. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. तो मतलब अगर हम ट्रांसलेशन के ऊपर जाए और वर्स को ट्रांसलेट करें तो चतुर्विधा श्री भगवत प्रसाद, he offers 4 kinds of foods to to deities. स्वादन्न तृप्तान हरिभक्त संज्ञान कृतवैव तृप्तिम भजता सदैव. स्वादन्न तृप्तान मतलब he is satisfied by seeing devotees satisfied taking that prasadam. See how merciful spiritual master is. And don't you see that quality in spiritual master refers to obviously the spiritual master, but the shadow of whom you can see even in your devotees who are taking care of you, because they are doing it on behalf of spiritual master, right? Prabhupada only assigned them. I mean, Prabhupada, then His Holiness Bhakti Charya Swami Maharaj, then they were assigned because of that. Correct? Now see, you can see that shadow in devotees. For example, when Prabhu brings Rasmalai, Sundar Prabhu, by seeing you eating, isn't there a smile on his face?
Yes,
Hmm? There is a smile, right? And that is one of the prasad which is licked. Correct? So, that is the quality of a spiritual master. So, that is that quality is the reflection. In our devotees, when we see, that is the reflection. And obviously, they are acting as our guide, spiritual guide. Correct? Now, what is the next verse?
Shri Radhikama Madhurya Leela Guna
Vande Guru Shri Charana. Now, let's go into words directly. You are good at Sanskrit. So, you are very good. Let's read the. पीछे से भी कुछ आने दीजिए. आनी और. चलिए. श्री राधिका. Shri Radhika Madhavya Radha Madhav. Shri Radhika Madhavya Radha Madhav. This refers to the whole deity, because there is a deity named as Radha Madhav, and it is located where? Mayapur. How many of you have been to? Yes, Shri Maya. Oh, Hari Hari Bol. Very auspicious. Okay. Now let's next go to Shri Radhika Madhavya Apara Madhurya Leela Gunarupa Namna. Can you translate it? I will not help this time.
The pastimes of Sri Radhika and Krishna are very beautiful and
No. Let's not try. See, whenever you are trying to translate it, go to word by word. So benefit is that, see, once we try to translate as a whole sentence, you will not be able to remember it. If you remember word by word, it will be easy to keep in mind. You can easily construct the whole sentence if you remember word by word. So it is Sri Radhika, means of Sri Radhika and Madhava. Madhurya Leela, Gun, Roop and Namnam. Madhurya Leela means the sweet pastimes of, the sweet nectarian pastimes of Sri Radha Madhav. And then Gun, Roop, Namnam. No. So here again, let's come to this meaning. This is about whom? No. About whom? Spiritual master. And what he is doing? No, he is remembering. In this case, he is remembering. Or you can say Sri Radhika Madhavya Apara. Okay, let's go cover the first sentence first, then we will go to next. Okay, first sentence is about Sri Radhika Madhav's sweet pastime. Leela, that is pastime. Gun means qualities. Roop means form, and Namna means names. Okay, and the next verse, read the words. What are there? Pratikshana means every minute, every moment. Correct. The next means enjoys, relishes. तो अब फर्स्ट सेंटेंस कंप्लीट हो रहा है. ही इज ईगर टू हियर पास्ट टाइम्स ऑफ श्री राधा माधव, हियरिंग देयर क्वालिटीज, names, Rupa. He is very eager to do that every moment. To do what? Pastimes of Radha Madhav, their name, qualities, and form. The next word?
Every second moment is relishing.
Correct. Now you all have successfully completed that word. I'll read out the translation. The spiritual master is always eager to hear and chant about the unlimited conjugal pastimes of Radhika and Madhav and their qualities, names, and forms. The spiritual master aspires to relish these at every moment. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Aspires. Yes. अपार मीन्स अनलिमिटेड. हाँ, कुछ कुछ वर्ड्स को आप ब्रेक करेंगे तो उसमें और मल्टीपल वर्ड्स आएंगे. जैसे जो अपार है ना, माधुर्य अपार, तो अपार मीन्स अनलिमिटेड क्वालिटीज. Now let's go next, or any word in which you feel. Okay, I'll read word to word. I mean, here we have synonyms. Sri Radhika, Srimati Radharani, Madhav of Lord Madhav. Apara means unlimited. Madhurya means conjugal. Leela means pastime. Guna means qualities. Rupa means form. Namna means holy name. Pratikshana at every moment. Aswadan relishes. Lolupasya who aspires after. Vande I offer my respectful obeisances. Guru of my spiritual master. Shri auspicious Charanarvindam unto the lotus feet. Clear? Yes. Okay. Now let's go to text 6. Without looking at it, who can recite? Yes, try. Very nice, very nice. Now let's go to meaning, word by word. कुंज वर्ड आपने कभी सुना है? कुंज का मतलब क्या होता है? ऐसा होता है क्या? मुझे नहीं पता था कुंज का ऐसा मीनिंग होता है.
दोनों गाते हैं श्री राधा माधव.
कुंज का मतलब क्या होता है? देखिए, कुंज के दो मतलब होते हैं संस्कृत में. एक कुंज का मतलब होता है हाथी और दूसरा कुंज का मतलब होता है बुशेस. और अगर मैं किसी प्लेस को याद कर रहा था, उसमें हाँ राधा कुंज, सॉरी एक कुंज है ना वृंदावन में, जहाँ एक बहुत अच्छा गार्डन है. नाम भूल रहा हूँ उस प्लेस का, तो खैर मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा अभी. तो कुंज का मतलब होता है प्लेस वेयर यू कैन सी बुशेस. तो बेसिकली दैट इन लिटरल मीनिंग इट ट्रांसलेट्स टू गार्डन. और आपने सुना होगा कि बहुत सारे भगवान के पास टाइम गार्डन्स में होते थे. कुंज के पीछे भगवान छुप गए तो राधा रानी ढूंढ रही हैं उनको. ऐसे बहुत सारे पास टाइम्स. तो यहाँ निकुंज का मतलब है ओके सॉरी मैं वहाँ पे गलत था. निकुंज यहाँ पे कुछ और मीनिंग है. निकुंज मीन्स ऑफ राधा एंड कृष्णा. सॉरी मैं गलत था. आप लोगों में से किसी ने बोला था ऑफ राधा एंड कृष्णा, आप सही थे. ये निकुंज का मतलब वो नहीं है यहाँ पे. यहाँ निकुंज मतलब ऑफ राधा एंड कृष्णा. निकुंज और नहीं, इसमें बहुत पूरे काफ़ी बड़ा वर्ड है. निकुंज मीन्स ऑफ राधा एंड कृष्णा. रति मीन्स ऑफ. Rati means of conjugal. Okay, Rati means of conjugal love. Keli means of pastimes. Siddhyaye for the perfection. Yaya whatever. Ali bhi by the gopis. Yukti arrangement. Apekshinya desirable. Tatra in that connection. Ati dakshad because of being very expert. Ati vallabhasya who is very dear. वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंदम. अगेन इट ट्रांसलेट्स टू दैट. ओके, मैंने एक बार में पढ़ तो दिया बट इसको याद रखना इससे मुश्किल है. Okay, let's go one again, word by word. Nikunja Yuna means Nikunja Yuna of Radha and Krishna. Rati means नहीं या नहीं रति नहीं, वो तो रत्ती होता है ना शायद वो हिंदी ओके और नहीं नो नो रति मीन्स आशक्ति लव केली मीन्स पास्ट टाइम्स सिद्धि सिद्धे perfection. Then later, what else? Yeah. Whatever, correct, whatever. Alibi. ये वर्ड थोड़ा है. By the gopis. Alibi मतलब by the gopis. युक्ति. कोई युक्ति सोचो. Find some way, some arrangement.
कोई अचीवमेंट बोलते नहीं, युक्ति हो सकते हैं.
नहीं ब्रो, जैसे युक्ति ऐसा कहते हैं ना कि जैसे बीरबल युक्ति निकालने में बहुत शार्प था. ही इज एबल टू फाइंड सम वेज. हाँ, तर्क नहीं, तर्क फिर दूसरा चीज हो गया ब्रो. तर्क दूसरा मीनिंग हो गया. युक्ति मतलब कुछ सॉल्यूशन निकालना, फाइंड सम वे, और इन अ वे अरेंज समथिंग. तो यहाँ पे जो प्रॉपर मीनिंग इसमें लिखा है, टू फाइंड अरेंजमेंट्स. अपेक्षणीय मीन्स डिजायरेबल, करेक्ट. तत्र in that connection. अति दक्षाद, दक्ष है वो इस चीज में, being very expert. अति दक्ष, दक्ष मतलब दक्ष, अति दक्ष very expert, he is very expert. अति वल्लभस्य, वल्लभ का मतलब क्या होता है? राधा वल्लभ नाम सुना है आपने? वल्लभ का मतलब क्या होता है? यस, वन हु इज वेरी डियर टू राधा. Yes. Now we'll read the translation. The spiritual master is very dear because he is expert in assisting gopis who at different times make different tasteful arrangements for the perfection of Radha Krishna's conjugal loving affairs within the grooves of Vrindavan. Okay, no, still there is there grooves of Vrindavan. Okay, I have to confirm it with Prabhuji because from what I remember, Nikunj still means the grooves of Vrindavan, the garden in the Vrindavan. हाँ, उन दोनों का शायद. हाँ, यूना, करेक्ट. बट शायद निकुंज का मतलब अभी भी ग्रूव्स होता है. आई विल जस्ट कंफर्म इट वंस, ओके, क्योंकि मुझे जो पता था उससे मैंने निकुंज बताया, बट फिर अगेन इसमें वर्ड टू वर्ड ट्रांसलेशन दूसरा था. बट फिर होल ट्रांसलेशन में आता है लविंग अफेयर विद इन द ग्रूव्स ऑफ वृंदावन. आई ऑफर माई रेस्पेक्टफुल ओबेसेंसेस अनटू द लोटस फीट ऑफ सच अ स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर. नाउ यू कैन सी, नाउ अब आपको एक क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर कैसे असिस्ट करते हैं राधा एंड कृष्ण को, वो कैसे हेल्प करते हैं? हाँ, तो कैसे? आपको पता है जितने भी हमारे स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर हैं, उनका भी आपने सुना है मंजरी वर्ड कभी सुना है? मैंने आपको इससे पहले कभी किसी क्लास में डिस्कस हुआ है मंजरी वर्ड? नहीं, देखिए, हाँ, नहीं, स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में जो राधा एंड कृष्णा को असिस्ट करते हैं, तो एक तो राधा रानी की सखी हैं, ठीक है, हु आर अडल्ट गोपीज. देन देयर आर गोपीज हु आर not adult in the sense their age is below 18, and they are called manjaris. They are small girls who help Radha and Krishna in their conjugal pastime. And all of our spiritual master, for example Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, even Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, all of them have a representation, but this is a very confidential fact which is only known to very close associates of spiritual master. For example, Rupa Goswami is actually Roop Manjari in spiritual world. So Rupa Goswami is incarnation of Roop Manjari in the spiritual world. So Roop Manjari is one of those, and there are, I don't exactly remember the number of such gopis, such Manjaris, but there are, if I'm not wrong, okay, I don't know, remember the exact data, but each of our spiritual master have a Manjari name associated with them. But some of them are known, some of them are not known. You can read in Radha Krishna Gopika, right? That one book is there, right? in the library you can find it, and there you can find all the spiritual masters and their respective manjaris in spiritual world. So this is how spiritual master assists in Radha Krishna pastime in the form of manjaris. Okay. Next verse. Already time exceeded. Okay. So because it's already 7:30, so I'll just read out the translation for rest too, and I will send out this PDF to you. Okay. So you can read also on your own. Text 7. Sakshad dharitvena samasta shastre yuktasta tadva gataiva sadvi kintu prabhurya priyaiva tasya vande gurushri charanara vindam. Sakshad dharitvena samasta shastre. Sakshad means all, sab kuch. Okay. Haritvena, with the quality of Hari. Samasta again, Sakshad, Samasta means all, not Sakshad. Sakshad means सामने में जो आपके सामने साक्षात प्रकट. Sakshat means directly present. Haritvena, with the quality of Hari. Samast means all. Shastra means scriptures. Uktasya means acknowledge. यहाँ पे उक्तस्य का मतलब engage नहीं, acknowledged है. युक्तस्य और उक्तस्य, ये उक्तस्य, युक्तस्य नहीं. तथा thus bhavayet is considered eva also sadbihi sadhu. Sadbihi means sadhu. Kintu, however, prabhurya, to the Lord, yah who priya dear, ev certainly tasya of him. Vande, I am reading like this, I am not able to understand. आप लोगों को क्या ही समझ में आ रहा होगा, तो इसीलिए थोड़ा इजी होता है अगर अच्छे से डिस्कस करें. द स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर इज टू बी ऑनर्ड एज मच एज सुप्रीम लॉर्ड बिकॉज ही इज द मोस्ट कॉन्फिडेंशियल सर्वाइटर ऑफ द लॉर्ड. दिस इज एक्नॉलेज्ड इन ऑल रिवील्ड स्क्रिप्चर्स एंड फॉलोड बाय ऑल अथॉरिटीज. देयरफॉर आई ऑफर माय रेस्पेक्टफुल ओबीसेंसेस. तो यहाँ पे जो जिस्ट है मीनिंग का, बंदे गुरु श्री चरण अरविंदम के पहले साक्षात हरित्वेन समस्त शास्त्र. He has the qualities. He is himself present and he has the qualities of the Supreme Lord. How? Because which quality of the Supreme Lord? The compassion to deliver the suffering soul. Now, he is acknowledged by all Shastras and he is acknowledged by sadhus, sadbhi. So, this is acknowledged that spiritual master should be respected as a supreme lord, and this is acknowledged in all the scriptures and by all sadhus. Thus I offer my all respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is the bona fide representative of Sri Hari. Okay, now text 8. Yasya prasada bhagavad prasado yasya prasada na gati kutopi ध्यायम स्तुभम तस्य यस्य स्त्री संध्या. जिनको ध्यान करना है, वी शुड रिमेंबर 3 times a day, 3 संध्या. और जैसे होता है ना, दिन के 3 पार्ट करेंगे तो होते हैं टोटल 5 पहर, 8 पहर. मैं भी इस बारे में डिटेल नहीं जानता. कुछ पहर होते हैं और कुछ संध्या है. तो इसमें कहा जा रहा है कि 3 times a day. 3 times a day मीन्स 3 संध्या. और कई लोगों को आप देखेंगे जैसे गायत्री होता है, बहुत सारे प्रेयर्स होता है जिनको 3 times a day करने का रूल है. यू शुड डू इट 3 times a day. सो बिकॉज बाय द मर्सी ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर वन रिसीव्स द बेनेडिक्शन ऑफ लॉर्ड कृष्णा. यस्य प्रसादा भगवत प्रसादो, जिनके कृपा से हमें भगवत प्रसाद मिलता है, मतलब जिनके कृपा से हमें भगवत कृपा मिलती है, उनको यस्य प्रसादा न गति कुतोपि, जिनके मर्सी के बगैर हमारा कोई गति नहीं है. वी हैव नो होप. To that revered spiritual master, we should offer obeisances 3 times a day. Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindana. I offer my respectful obeisances unto that. Yet a fast forward for the last 2 verses. I'll share the PDF. Go ahead and read it. And yes, definitely you will enjoy. I think कल का मंगल आरती अलग ही होगा आप लोगों का, क्योंकि आपने इतने डिटेल में मीनिंग पढ़ा है. थैंक यू एंड हरे कृष्णा प्रभुस. जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की गौर प्रेमानंदे. Okay, Prabhu, go and prepare for your study marathon.